Alright. Voice check. Will this do? Can I be understood? I suppose that's the first thing we need to check. Is it alright? If I was to say the password now, this will get you all double marbles if you can repeat this. Password is... Hedgehog. Glad to hear it. Eric, Kitten, Dougie, welcome to the stream. You feeling it all better today? Yeah, actually. There's been tiny signs of progress, Dougie, put it that way. I've managed to sleep a bit. Like, I got a good few hours last night, 3 or 4 hours, which is a massive improvement. I woke up this morning, and I've not been back in bed since, which is for the first time in 5 days, pretty big. And I actually managed to eat something. Ooh, I've been eating, only tiny. But I think that's progress, right? Welcome to the stream, everybody. So again, like yesterday, this is going to be very much the same. But, no, sorry. Which means, if I take a downturn, or I need to go lay down, or go to bed, or whatever, I will. But we'll try and push on as far as possible. And if there should be any reason that the stream needs to stop, or be postponed, or out like that, then all marbles points will roll over to tomorrow. Does that work? I wouldn't mind getting the inspection done, if nothing else, today. So nobody wants a double marble by typing the password then? Alright, fine. Fuck you, nerds. Lovely. Right, let's get into it. I was surprised yesterday just how much I felt better by actually sitting down. I had to do it later. Oh, is that what you were all thinking of? I have to remember it. No, I was just saying there's a test. The password to test whether or not you can hear my voice is hedgehog. What do you mean, hedgehog? No, you've all fucked it now. No, don't come crying to me. You missed your chance. Somebody's going to say hedgehog at the end. I know it. One of you knobheads is going to remember. And I'm going to be confused by it because it's all the way in the distant future. Give me my double marble. What's the magic word? Okay, yesterday we got some good stuff done. When swearing never got anyone anything? Alright. For the benefit of any future marble cases, the hedgehog password for double marbles was bullshit. Just let everybody know. But it has proved that you can all hear my voice, right? Yes, yesterday, we did some good stuff actually, didn't we? We sampled it on the computer because I wasn't feeling too well. We looked at some images. I wonder if that guy's talked to me. Is that the first thing we test? Should we go see if my ASL request has been accepted? I want to explore this system. You can tell I've been sat playing the computer all afternoon. I've got covered in flies. Still true to this day, like it was in the 90s. Timmy, good morning. Still can't find the beanie. I can't think of anything I'd rather wear less at the moment than a warm... Oh, pressure. Oh. Timmy, good morning. Right, what time is it? It's Sunday, and it's at 10 p.m. Is it p.m.? It is p.m. Alright, sun's going down. The fly we need to sort. I need to... That fucking mosquito. I've got no fly spray, everybody. I apologise. First thing we'll... Fucking hell, sorry. First thing we'll do today, I think, is we'll take the car to town, then get the inspection done, and I'm going to go buy some mosquito spray, because this is driving me mad. But first... Let's see if I can remember how to connect real quick, because I want to see if my mate on the chat room's responded. That's the first thing we'll do. In fact, let me go and put the radio on. My pan was so small that I made a very eggy, densey Dutch baby. What's a Dutch baby? Explain for the idiots in the back, kid. Look at that car, it's so beautiful. Like a German pancake. I mean, the eggier those things get, for some reason, the more appealing they sound. Right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Is it directory, tele BBS? I need to connect to the local network. Give me a second, everybody. But equals. What is mine? It's 9600. Nice. Then ATTT. Number. What's the number? Shit. Let me put the list on the screen. It's the code again. Is it on here? Yeah. Bear, welcome to the stream. Should never have bought the computers. You're never going to leave the house now. I'll be like Kossolo, or whatever Thania refers to. 893688. It's a Yorkshire pudding, but sweet. It's a big one, like you'd serve an entire roast dinner in it. Well, that sounds alright. What's that? Some attempted lunch. Alright, we're in. So I want to chat, don't I? There's nobody fucking respond. Oh, here we go. Oh, they've all been talking, look. They was talking last night. Muzaki, Poison, Clive. Have to help the drunk. Alright. Look at that. Alright, bye for y'all. I have to help the drunk move. Oh, God. Wait, is this some alternate universe? I didn't get that far in the... No way is this actually connected to people on the game. I didn't get that far in the game yet. Nah. This has to be real. Really? Maybe that. The thing is, though, them top 4 lines make me think that it is, but. If this is actually connected to other players in game. Nah, it's got to be topless bullshitting, right? Surely. Not enough of the N word. It's got to be topless bullshitting. Siddle's welcome to the stream. No, I don't want the answer. We'll find it out, right? I think there's one much more fun way than Googling. I had a whole cucumber but put tuna in it for some protein and made it a strange texture. Oh, you messed up. I see. Oh, I'm interested now. Damn it, Bear, you're right. I'm not actually going to leave the house. This is too interesting. Alright, well, remind me to check back. Trouble is, it takes so fucking long to reconnect, and I don't want to just leave it on, do I? In fact, let's just turn the PC off. I think that felt written in a way that wouldn't be a way that a normal internet player would. But just think about how good that is, right? Because if that's actually how it works, then it's very, very much like real life, where you had to wait until an opportunity where you could sit down and make a real conscious effort to check your messages in that sense. And if somebody went to go and help Sothan move, they would be offline on that for no way. If that's real, then it's yet another thing we've discovered in this game for the first time. But I feel like we'd have heard about that, right? Surely. Let's see if I can reduce the flies, then we'll go for a shower and we'll set off to town. Shaggy Dan, good morning. How are you? Are you still playing 6 so you can sit around nude? I don't blame you, carry on. I am actually, again, this is the second ever stream with no pants. I'm that kind of ill where the concept of wearing anything any garment of clothing extra that you don't need is pain. Right, let's go sleep. That's blown my mind. If you're just joining everybody, we just went on the computer and the people on the computer were talking about playing My Summer Car as if they're actually real people. And then somebody said, I need to log off, I need to go help the drunk guy move. And then another guy said, I've not got that far in the game yet, or something like that. Ah! We're being duped. I hit a level of 6, but hopefully it means you're almost over it. I think so, Shaggy Dan, yeah. I felt a lot much, well, not much, but definite improvements today. Oh, this is going to be one of the best mysteries we've had to explore, I think, on this playthrough so far. Ooh, it's going to get good. But I still think it's a... Technically, if it's real, would this game not have to call itself a multiplayer game on the box, on the fucking Steam page or whatever we do nowadays? So then, good morning. Yeah, I'm being debated. I think I am. But, so then, we just had a realisation. I was on the chat thing on the computer, and there was 2 people talking about actively playing My Summer Car, and that they haven't got that far in the game yet, and got to go help the drunk guy move. And I'm like 75% sure it's just Topless. It's just a joke put in the game by Topless. But what if it isn't, and we're actually speaking to real people? My mind's racing suddenly. Right. Concentrate. Need to get to town. So that should get us, about 4 hours sleep.
Oh, yeah.
See, if that's true, there's no point in checking it now, right? And that's why when I slept and woke up... See, when I slept yesterday and woke up like 10 hours later, or not that, but 7-8 hours later in game, and then checked the mail, it hadn't moved. Just chat room, I should say, on the computer. It hadn't moved. And that's probably because it's not based on in-game time. And it might be because it's based on the fact that nobody was around to respond to it at the time. You could always try asking and play it. Yeah. But that's the thing, nobody ever seems to have actually responded to me yet, so I think... Again, I'm 75% sure it's not, but... Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I just realised, shit. I need to swap the wheels out, don't I, for the others? Because these are rally tyres and they're not going to pass the inspection in this state. What did I ask? I asked something, didn't I? I can't remember what it was, but I feel like we need to put a proper question in. This is a question... This is... Oh... Alright, what do we ask? We're essentially doing a Turing test, aren't we? Here? I asked what year it is, that's it, yeah. Alright. I mean, if somebody answers 2025, what does that tell us? 2 things. A, it's a real person, and B, they're really shit at FCI. I'm going to spray these, by the way. I need to get rid of all the vestiges of that pink period. Where I hated logging into the game because it was doing my head in. Radware, welcome to the stream. Oh, the game can read the date, that's fair. Train, welcome to the stream as well. See, that's the thing, right, with My Summer Car. You have to think, like, did Topless make it so that if a player would get suspicious about whether or not these are real people, then somebody asking what date it is would present back the real date to better fool them. Slightly better hardware, slightly better. I've eaten. I've slept a little. Yeah, we're getting there. But yeah, for those just arriving, we just logged onto the chat room on the computer, and there were people in there that were talking as if they're real people, not just like a sort of basic sort of facsimile of the chat room. Yeah, they did. Right. One of them was talking about, oh, not got that far in the game yet, or one. What was he saying? I need to log off anyway. I'm off. I need to go help the drunk guy move. And another guy was like, oh, good luck. I've not got that far yet, or something like that. And then there was a bunch of other people like doing exactly what I did yesterday, saying, hello, is this real? ASL? And doing all the same jokes we did. And it didn't look crafted to me. We'll check again before I set off. Oh, that's so good, though, if it's real. It's topless, maybe, yeah. Nope. Again, I'm 70% sure it's not real, but just in case. And Siddle's raised a good point. It would be probably full of sort of dodgy language if it was true. But would it? Because I don't see My Summer Car players as being the type that would be dickheads in a context like that. Especially not after earning up enough money to set the PC up and then working out how to get the PC on and then get onto the network and all of that. Ask how much is 20 times now. Well, nobody's ever responded yet, so we'll see if we can get people to respond. And then, yeah, we need to line up a bunch of questions, as you say. Saying that, 28 times 9 is something a PC could do quite comfortably, but I don't think... I think we need to get them to respond directly to me first, right? That's the first sort of challenge. Actually, let me get the car started. What time did I wake up in the end? It's 9 AM. He's only just opened. It's fine. Hello? Oh, battery. Why? What's this now? Please tell me it's just that bug. No, it isn't. What's happened? What? Hang on, why is there no fucking electric? Well, let's have the battery out and back in, see if it fixes it. I think I've got a spare battery. In case I need it. Oh, no, you are right. Yeah, but you'll check if it does interpret what you are sending. Yeah, definitely. But we kind of need to know whether there's people actually responding directly to the player at all, right? To start to work out whether these people responding directly to the player are human or not. We'll do all of the above, I think. Alright. Please work. Game out. This makes no sense. It was running flawlessly yesterday.
Jumalauta!
Did I accidentally leave the battery on and it's gone flat, maybe? That would stink. And if I plug this in, does it spark? No. Alright, battery's flat, I think. Let's go test it. I've got a spare up here that's been on life support for ages. So this reads lowest. If it's flat, it goes to fullest, right? Yeah, alright. Shit battery. No fans. That's the easiest fix of all of them. Right, positive in first. Come on, car. I want to get logged on. All this messing about stupid vitamin D rubbish. I've got online friends to connect with. Start you, bitch. Whoa, there it is. Oop, let's not do that. Good. Is there any way to charge batteries in this game, or do you just buy new ones? So, you have to buy... You can use this machine, but batteries don't actually hold their charge, and you can't put more in them. So when you buy a battery, it just slowly degrades over time unless you attach it to that machine. It's less of a charger and more of a life support, but when they're gone, they're just gone. The only way to actually charge a battery is like real life, or not like real life, but one of the ways is like real life, where just using the car puts more charge back in the battery. But there's diminishing returns on that, I think. It's just like in real life. So now I don't have a backup, for example. I could to buy one, but I'm very poor, you know. I don't have a great deal of money to my name. Right, I'm doing it again. I need to remember the number, don't I? I need to have it written down somewhere. Burning cat, yeah. Truly, this is the 90s. Get out there, cats. It won't last forever. I need to get faster at doing this, don't I? Did that not work? Oh. Oh god. 9600. That was wrong. Done. And then it's... I need to remember this number. Somebody put this number in your clipboard and then just keep pasting it whenever Stubble's a fucking idiot who remembers and needs to remember it. 938 893 688. 938 893 688. Here we go. Appreciate it, kid. Ugh. Could not connect. Where? Oh, you fucking pillock. Sorry, it's really hard to actually get off the computer. Shit. It's got the vital component. Right now. 938 893 688. I think I should be able to remember that. But I keep resetting the chop counter, so remind me. Hang on, wait. The year is 20. The year is John F. Kennedy Racing Challenge. Now, add this to our set of fucking evidence. Is this somebody, a player, struggling to work out how to actually load shit? John F. Kennedy. Can't wait for you to get a phone call for the internet to die. I think a thunderstorm would do it. Grilly Simulator. Can't though, Trim. Look, I had to unplug the phone line completely to just play it. Alright, that's done. Okay, I don't know what to make of that. This is where fucking Radware logs on, or Cats logs on, and then talks to me through it. Good move, yeah. The only person that rings is people that want me to do things to earn money, and to be honest, money bought me happiness, right? Because I got to unplug the phone. Ignore that. Just re-adding the chop counter. The hotkey that I use to clear the chop counter is one that this game needs. So this is bullshit then. So what's bullshit, Dougie? The chat room, you mean? Did you see proof that it's bullshit? I like how much we have to play basically Among Us with Topless for this. Because now I'm thinking, would I add it? Would I add a person that was like evidently struggling to work out how to load shit into the game? I probably would. Right, let's go get the car inspected. Have I got the warning triangle? Yes, warning triangle confirmed. Do I have... Can I pass with this steering? I'll just go grab another steering wheel. I'm driving, so just listening, but given what you're reading, it sounds like bullshit. I didn't read anything that made me make it sound like bullshit, but I think it's... Yeah, again, Trim, I'm 70% with you, but he comes online every so often and just writes some nonsense. I'd respect it. Just to fuck with people. Just to fuck with inquisitive minds that don't Google. Well, that's a bit low. See, that's an emissions failure already. Hang on. Better take this with me as well, hadn't I? Let's get the air fuel set up nice. It is connected, yeah, it's just connected to him and him alone. And he's in a... Alright, Sea of Thieves. He's in a malicious mood. Actually, no, I wanted that up, didn't I? What am I doing turning it down? Is there two pins on this, or just the one? Just the one. Looks to be about 14.3 or something like that. So it bounces up when you drive. We'll do one more just so it doesn't bounce below. Which isn't a problem, but emissions, right? That looks good. Now we go. The screwdriver in hand. Oh, he's thrown me though. He's made me doubt it. Oh shit, I've not even got a controller plugged in. I'm flapping. Apologies, everyone. Once we've got the inspection pass, we'll come back and we'll get the car rally ready as fuck, right? And I need to... Where can I go to practice driving this car at speed? Once I've got it fully upgraded, because the drag strip's not exactly the answer, is it? What I'm going to do is drive in a straight line and then pat myself on the back. Ivy, yeah, well, drive up into on that field that she gets stuck in the top corner every time. That's what speed gets by me. Well, I'll tell you where we could go, to the dirt track. There's that little dirt track would be between Grandma's and Eric's. Martin Wilkinson stream. Would you believe me if I said we'd found yet another My Summer Car mystery, which you probably know the answer to, so I'm not even going to tell you. Martin House, Greece. No. Why would I share my thought with a Googler? Greece is tepid. Is it still warmer here than it is over there? I can't believe I managed to go and get the flu right on top of the heat wave. Because not only am I missing the weather, I'm also far too warm, and all I want to do is stay cool in the house. Why do I feel like I can hear the train? More or less the same, really. But you get the benefit of being in a gorgeous hotel resort, holiday resort by the sea, don't you? Whereas we're sat here in my fucking underpants, literally. Once we've got this inspection passed as well, we'll go and get a roll cage fitted and everything. I'll buy everything I've ever wanted from now, Kyrion's shop. Cool. What time is it in Greece? I'm assuming it's 2 hours ahead, right? On War Dutch time. Whee. Or is it far enough over to be 3? Nah, 2. It's 5 PM right now. Coming back home already? To be honest, what adult wants a holiday more than 5 days? We all regret it once you get over that line, right? You've eaten enough to give yourself the shits, it's time to come home. Ooh, okay, driving's making me feel a bit queasy. You've not been on holiday for almost 5 years now. It's funny, isn't it? COVID, for a lot of people, I've heard it said the same, kind of popped that bubble a little bit. Like spending 2 years indoors. Some people were gasping to get back, and some had just kind of forgot about the concept. Fortnights is perfect, isn't it? I've been on holiday. Oh, I was trying to correct it, I see. You've just not gone back. Fuck. A working holiday as well. I don't like how low the air-fuel ratio is. That feels like something that's going to screw me coming in. Have we overtaken Gwynblade? If Gwynblade's on the bus, we're going to pass the inspection. If Mina's on the bus, we're going to fail the inspection. If they're both on the bus, I'm going to bed. Meant to be a trial run to see if we like each other, and I just stayed like when you feed a cat and they won't leave. Kitten's the proverbial pigeon on the windowsill. Whoa. Death to CO2 poisoning. Let's take a big hit. Sorry for the coughing. Is it the noise suppression should be knocking the top off it a little bit? Let me know if it gets too much. Depending on who it is who says it, I'll just completely fucking ignore it. Is it alright? I'm muting. Look at this guy. Look at that overtaking on a blind corner. At speed, no less, as well. Woo! Shame we didn't get to watch a man die. Speaking of sat there like that, kid, watch this. Actually, there's a car coming this way, isn't it? That's a downshift. I'm worried about downshifting at this speed, though. Can you see Gwynblade on the bus? Ah, there's a car coming. I can't even overtake the bus. My summer car, my ass. And the engine temperature rocketed up. I think to downshift enough to get enough speed with all these stock components to overtake the bus, I'd have to drop to second, and I don't think my gearbox can survive that. I don't think it's knocking any. Well, it would be eyeball rattlingly loud, wouldn't it? If there was no suppression, so it's at least stopping it from peaking. Yeah, I'm blocking a fair amount of them, but some are getting through. Right, let's go straight there. I don't know if you can pass the test with this racing steering wheel on. If he fails me on a racing steering wheel, then he's a dickhead. Bus, you want to learn to indicate, big man. So do I, apparently. Is it good, alright? Need to drink. Given I've got like 3 hours left to get this to work, we'll just go straight to the inspection shop. I really hope it passes. I think I'll just knock the air-fuel ratio up a smidge. I just want to get all the rally components on and start having some fun. We're rallying soon. Obviously the idiot stalling engine doesn't help anything. Right, so it sits... I feel like it might need to just be knocked up just one more place, maybe. And then we'll put the GT steering wheel on if that becomes a problem for... yeah. So, what, 1, 2 up on the carb? Too much. 1 down. Much better. Much better. Alright, 1s and 2s. Does this fail its prediction? Press 1 if it passes, press 2 if it fails. I'm going... 1? 1. Yeah, Bear says it passes. I'm saying it passes. Is anybody willing to be a Debbie Downer? Hello, friend. Thank you. Just one inspection, please. Please don't break my hat. I've worked hard on this car. It's the best it's ever looked, you might admit. This is where we find out you forgot the triangle. Triangle is definitely in. I can confirm it's in. Oh, my fucking legs are sticking to the chair. This is miserable. Triangle's in, right? What else have I got? I've not got any of the racing components on. Thank you. Well, Jerrick's the character. I don't know if you heard me say it before, Sothan, but I've got a theory that the computer in the bedroom, the chat, is actually connected to real people. On what? Oh, you fucking... And it was... The service brake and the steering wheel. What? I mean, the steering wheel I can fix. What does what does it mean by the service brake? So the rally steering wheel is illegal. Okay. Service brake. Did I not put the handbrake on? Service brake. What about you instantly take the triangle out and leave it outside the inspection shop? That is actually genius. True. Service brake. Is there a bolt come loose on the handbrake, maybe? In fact, I've got unlimited fucking inspections, haven't I? Let's just go get another one. And then if it fails on the service brake, and I can test if it was because the handbrake wasn't up. But then he would surely test the handbrake, right? It's got to be that there's a bolt missing. It's nice to know you're still learning new ways to fail your inspection. True. This is the service brake, right? I think. No, wait, let me have a look. Right, pal, let me just have a skeg at this. So, no, so service brake. Why would one of my brakes be fucked? That's the part, so it's the service brake. What's a service brake? Is that an American English term that I just don't know about? People who haven't played the game before, what's a service brake? I'm not familiar with it. Oh, the service brake. So, the drum brake... Oh, did I maybe not bolt one of the wheels on properly? E-brake. E-brake's emergency brake, right? But the parking brake is... Do you know what, mate? Just give me another fucking inspection, please. Can I have another one? Friend, hello. Yeah, that's what I think. So there's a service brake then. My brother has a steering wheel that kind of pops out to facilitate getting in and out of the car. I went for a ride with him at one point. Mid-ride, he pops it out and passes it to me. I used to know people in the 90s, remember, they used to take like the ram brake out and their stereo out and everything and take it with them when they were going places, so it was undrivable if anybody tried to steal it. Is that welcome to the stream? It's when you leave from work for a while to have a midlife crisis. Oh, you go on leave? You go for a service brake. That's an emergency brake, that one. Oh, check the connections while the car is up, yeah. But I don't think it's a parking brake issue. Service brake. Right, now I assume it's going to fail on whatever service brake is.
Ei tää kyllä tällä näytöllä tämä auto läpi mene. Se tietää vaan rahan tuloa firmalle.
Problem with the pedal brake. Yeah. I need a drink, don't I? Trouble is, I don't want to leave, because if I leave and come back, he'll shut the fuck ass in shop. I mean... Well, that was maybe not a sensible thing to do when I'm not feeling very well. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, if I'd have left now... That was stupid. I'm nauseous in real life and I went and did that. Problem sorted. Problem started. Okay, so is it maybe something to do with me taking the wheels off and putting them back on? Did I accidentally, like, unhook something with the 13 when I was in here? Like, are the brake cables all loose or something? If they are, that's an issue. Has he got spanner set? He hasn't, has he, like Alkirian has?
Perkele!
So what connections do we check? I've not got anything to fasten inline bolts, which is kind of worrying. Does anything look unconnected? So the brake cable's going in. I googled and I do. Whoa, googling. I don't understand. Oh yeah, wait. Wait, hang on a minute. Let me go check something. HRO, welcome to the stream. Service brake. See, here's what it might be. Again, if anybody knows the answer to what we're struggling with, please don't tell us. Zero help. Yeah, how far do you take the no help tag thing? This is a fully blind playthrough where the goal is to get all the way to the gold trophy at the pro rally. See, it's not... Might it be an empty brake fluid container? Yeah, there's tons of people in here that know all about how to play this game. And they're all being perfectly silent while the rest of us struggle and work it out. You get some idiots that drop hints every now and again, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. Right, I'm going to back it out because mop, don't forget. And then I'm going to run to the shop and buy some brake fluid. Do you think it might have failed? Those of you that haven't played the game before, it might have failed because it didn't have enough fluid in it. Have I got enough time? Yeah, if I'm quick. Fucking Benjamin better be ready to receive. Go! I could do with another battery as well, couldn't I? That was one thing I needed. Run, run, run. Make sure to refill the headlight fluid while you're at it. Yes, thanks, Azar. Yes, yes, yes. I can't, I'm out of elbow grease. Oh. Aye. Lovely. Right, you.
No morjesta tiski ja tiskit koneeseen.
And I'm in a hurry, so let me give out all three of them. Don't need any spark plugs though, but I need an extra battery. Then give me that. I really wish I hadn't drunk that kill you, that was dumb. Trying to see if I can see the anniversary of Realms AH. Oh,
Kyllä meilläkin kylällä on aika paljon
scan it
leipureita.
through Blizzard's API query to see if I can find a connected ID realm. It said 6104, and it said it wasn't a valid realm ID.
Hyvät pullat tullut.
You're on their internal server, so then. This is where the hammer falls. I just bought 4 things of it, so then, yeah. It's in this bag now. Bear looked at the data, by the way, earlier. Apparently on our fucking server, on the on the European PvP one, there was what was it, Bear? 30,000 raiders? People that had actually 30,000 different characters that had logged raids in the last 7 days. On one server. It's no wonder the economy's fucked, is it? Why are we drinking the in-store drinking milk? Because it does hunger and thirst radware and it's extremely cheap. No, it was data from one of the websites that showcases that stuff. So 30,000. As opposed to anything he did specifically. Yeah. We were just talking about how the whole mega server thing. What benefits and downsides there are to it. Oops. Hello? There we go. And discovered that bit of information. Oh. For a second I thought you had selling kill you to Sothan. What, in the back of the car? I was thirsty just before and I drank some. Hence the debuff. Are all of them topped up? Well, I didn't shut them, did I? Look, hang on, let me shut them first. Look at the car warming up. And then let's shut these, and then we'll pray. What's the next thing we try? Again, with the socket set, you don't have the ability to inline screws. So if it is any of the brake cables, which I can't imagine why they'd have come loose, then I won't be able to fix them, and it'll just be. We'll do it. Stop. My script goes fucky wucky with the anniversary realms. What's the difference? It's just been miserable because he's missing his friend who Lyndall. Don't say that. Were they good pals? Luckily, I wasn't implicated in the note on his door. So my sudden riches... Also, nobody knew about his riches, did they? Right, you. This is the one. So I've topped up the brake fluid. This is the first thing to try. Blizzard's been hesitant to let people access their API for the Anniversary Realms, and I don't know if they've ever started allowing it. So the Anniversary Realms are built different. So they're giving less access to the Anniversary Realm API for some reason. That's why I'm confused about both getting connected to a Realm ID and getting told that it isn't a valid... Yeah, I wonder if it's some new like add-on rules or something they put in post-classic.
Oot sä melkoinen seppä, jos sä tästä jotain aineista saa?
Only stop posting about it if you want to, so then there's no need to worry.
Ei tästä tuu mitään. Ei tästä tuu jumala poikasi eikä mun niin. Ei se voi näin mennä.
Yeah.
Ei mikään katsastus päätynyt ihan neljästä.
If I was well enough to jump around and celebrate right now, I would. Yes! Alright, good first assumption. Friend, absolute knobhead for making me jump through hoops there. And I managed to finish it 10 minutes before he closed up for the night. What's the chances that this car didn't actually pass the inspection and isn't safe enough for road travel, but he just let me through because he wanted to go over 4? Very high. You couldn't hear my legs peeling off the chair there, could you? Ugh. Lovely. Right, with the inspection passed, there was something I wanted to do while I was out, wasn't there? We'll buy some sausages. What was the thing I wanted to do while I was out? I had something on my to-do list that I probably didn't even mention at the start, which has caused... Oh yeah, no, he's going to close though. Alcarion wasn't actually it, but that wouldn't have been a bad idea. Yeah, I got the mosquito spray. I know what it was. Alcarion's a job for tomorrow. But first off, I'm going to go and get all the Keelyu jars. Because now, obviously we don't need to make Keelyu. And I can just use the Keelyu jars entirely as water containers. In fact, I've got these Keelyus that I'm never going to use, haven't I? Like, hang on. I don't want to have to drink them to free up the bottles. Throw them in the lid. Oh, I know what we'll do with them. I did write an add-on for the auction house. Where's that empty one? You're empty. To be formatted that, but all of the output has to be formatted in a particular way for the Blizzard saved variables. I suppose I could write another script that takes that and changes it to the format I need and pastes it somewhere else, but that's a lot of bullshit starting to pile up. It's the life of a creative, right? Good ideas hampered by an overwhelming amount of effort. Okay. The final 5 Keelyus. I gotta rest here. Where the great man aimed to be, but sadly never got to move into. This is the last batch. Everybody, join me in a moment of silence for those we have lost. said those grandmas back alive. For the one we have lost. He would have liked it here in an alternate timeline. Right, let's go get Kill You Jazz, let's get home, and then we're going to make the rally car of our nightmares. Yeah.
Now steal them like you stole everything else.
I didn't steal Chaz. I was heading out on a pleasant morning walk into the swamp when I noticed at my feet a suitcase which by all intents and purposes looked very much abandoned. I picked it up, realised there was a lot of money in it, and to count how much money there was in it, I had to put some of it in my pocket so I could tell how much was missing from the original thing. And then before I got a chance to go and tell my bestest friend Sothan about what I'd found, he was gone. There we go, everybody. Does that work? Is my soul cleansed? Chaz, good afternoon. Yeah, good morning. The water pressure looks surprisingly low. True, minus the fact that all of that was a lie. What do you mean a lie? Okay, I wasn't going for a morning stroll in the swamp that morning. I was going for a morning crawl. So I had to bend down and then arch my neck up so I could see under the water texture. That's still bullshit. It's cleaning day. Chaz is as stood right now in a little French maid outfit with a feather duster held between his fingers. Sat on his PC doing absolutely nothing of value when all the cleaning is yet to be done. How close is that to the truth? I'm feeling a bit queasy suddenly. All I want to do now is get back. So for those that are just joining, by the way, for those that are just arriving, when I logged onto the chat on the Telly BBS thing earlier, when we logged onto the local network thing in-game, I checked the chat and there was people talking about how to play My Summer Car. And one saying, I need to log off this now because I've got to go and help the drunk guy move and stuff. And then there was another person trying to type commands into the chat window as if they were trying to load stuff, but it was going through in the chat instead. So even though I'm 70 to 75% sure that it's not actually connected to real people, I want to investigate. Again, if you know the answer, please don't tell us. It's one of them situations where either it is real, or Topless has put in such an insane amount of effort to make it look real that I'm impressed either way. That reminds me, I need to do some vacuuming. Let me just bring up my Roomba app. How the other half live. Sorry if there's any people that aren't poor listening. Sorry, that aren't rich listening. That backfired for. Ooh, that was a lot of hard work. I need a break now. Didn't even get a chance to put your maid's outfit on. Right, I can use these now as oh yeah, shit, Katz is right. This is the last time we'll ever come here to pick up empty cans. Do I need to come here at all? If we're not coming here for empty cans? I don't think I do. Alright, another moment of silence for those we have lost. Actually, Grandma's still alive. For the one we have lost. I'm coughing all over a funeral. No! Well, I'm fucking stretching if I went and died. Alright, let's go. We'll be back in the next life. Oh. You have to die to start again, actually, cats. I don't know if you know that, so that's impossible. I am glad that... Yeah, me too. Me too. What could have very easily been a sort of silly indie game going too far was actually quite a poignant message on... Yeah. But apparently, according to everybody, very representative of the time as well. Exactly, cats, yeah. Just because I can die doesn't mean I will. Have you died since, Chaz? Or old Jazzwazzers, or whatever his 87th character's called. Ooh, dear. Lagartixa, is that how you say that? Welcome to the stream. When it passes the inspection, shouldn't there be a plate to screw into? Yes, the front and the back, yeah, when it passes. Well, the first time it passes, but if you get your car inspected and subsequent passes, you just get to keep your current ones. Right, let's go home and let's start putting all these new additions on, shall we? I feel alright today, you know. Like, driving yesterday was causing me to feel really woozy, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And eating something's helped. I had an apple, some mandarins, and 2 slices of toast in the last 24 hours. That's all I managed to like, force myself to get in. You're on life 15, and you've got 2 more days left in prison. Shit. Life 15's not bad, though. We're on life 16 here. Technically, Chaz, if you beat it on your current life and I beat it on my current life, you'll have won by 1. Yeah, I've already done it, yeah. Yeah, I've had the car inspected hundreds and hundreds of times. Just surprised that this one failed in a new way, which was impressive. Yeah, well, good stream. You know, that's one thing you always forget, right? Like, when you're streaming, you have like you have good days and bad days, right? And obviously, I'm riddled with the flu at the moment, so I've got the camera off and don't overtake. I don't know what that was, but it's easy to forget that, like, when you're sat there suffering and your voice doesn't work and the camera's off and you're just trying to get a stream out for the day. Not that that's all I'm doing this for, obviously, but you forget that it might be somebody's first stream. Weird. I'm 190 hours in and 40 has been on one life, and 20 of those hours have been in prison. I don't know whether it's better or worse. Yeah, I suppose 15 deaths in 190 hours versus 15 in 700. True. Yeah, it's like an elongated version of Slops' 30-second rule when streaming, right? Well, you're old school, didn't I've seen some of the 2012 accounts so far. That's almost adjusted TV days. When did it switch? Did it switch 20? It switched in 2011. Shit. Yeah, I remember a lot of podcasts and stuff I was listening to at the time used to use that and Ustream and all those ones that you could only have like a 50 viewer limit and stuff. Those were the days. Day 9 on Justin TV. Sorry. Justin TV was the. It was a guy that built the platform to live stream his own life, right? I think. Wasn't there something like that? Like the original idea was, yeah. That's changed slightly. And it opened up.
Rally for the 34th time since the Lumpy family has moved into the valley. What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time? He says it's all the precise gear shifting and not dying. That is, once again, not dying.
It became Twitch and was bought by Amazon, yeah. Yeah, I think like the idea of just opening it up to everybody makes it feel like there was a point at some there was a decision at some point to make it a gaming website, but back in 2011, if you opened it up for people to live stream whatever they wanted on the internet, 9 out of 10 were gaming anyway. So it just became a gaming website, even though it never felt like it was supposed to be one. Whereas now it would be massively different, right? It's just football streams for me, so I never saw a need for an account. Yeah. My Twitch account's not that old, actually. Mine's like 2014, I think. No, I don't really have much of a legacy. Click your own name on the in Twitter. I can tell you something, in fact. I'll check the mail. I don't even know if OBS was around at the time, Cats. Oh, I can check them stuff. And your account was created in 23rd of May 2013. Cats was 17th of February 2012. Chaz 2016, etc, etc. Chaz, Cats, yours is like 8 years older than that. 8 months older than that, guys. Banned, I'm assuming so, then for your behaviour. We all know it. 1 second, Cats. Yeah, there you go. Cats has surprised himself. His hair just went grey. Sorry for the coughing, everyone. Forgive me. Lovely. Right, we're back with a fully inspected car then. And I'm going to do what I don't usually do when I get back from an inspection and actually tidy the fucking thing up. And then we'll go to Alcarion's in the morning. Oh, I don't know how people sit in shorts. Like, I don't know how lassies do it. Like, thighs sticking to this chair. Ugh. The PS3's default streaming option was Justin TV. Huh. What year did the PS3 come out? 2004? I know it wasn't around back then. 6. When was the 360 then? What was the 360 2005? I always assumed that they all come out at the same time, like the modern era, but that's not true at all, is it? Right, let's get... I'll leave one motor oil and we'll have the warning triangle down there where I usually put it. That's not right. Normal Xbox. The normal Xbox was 2004. Nah, the normal one was 2001 or 2000? I think 2001 for the OG Xbox. And then 2004 for the 360. November 11, 2006. There you go, both you and Siddle's got it right. You're not going to give Siddle's any credit, Dougie. Sat there being just as correct as you. 2001 for the original one, you know. Right. It's time. I know my shit, I don't need a pat on the back. Siddle's not wanting a pat on the back. What is happening? Am I in a coma or something? I actually have. Get a load of this for ultimately boring. When I was watching Don Matrix stood on that stage announcing that the next Xbox would be called the Xbox One, I thought, ooh, that's going to change Google. So he'd said it maybe 30 seconds, and I've got it on an old phone somewhere. No, it's probably on this one because of iCloud. I Google image searched Xbox One, and all it showed was pictures of the original Xbox. And that was probably 20 seconds away from being completely different, but I managed to just get it at the right time and take a picture of it. They call it the Xbox One because you turn 1 degree and walk away, can't you? It was a stupid name. But the impressive thing, Dougie, is it's not as stupid as the stuff they're currently doing. But it has to be very far away when you start walking. I mean, technically, you could turn 1 degree and walk away. You'd just be walking for a very long time, right? Actually, no, you'd trip over it. Good. Right, car. Hello. Yes. You, I'll put in the back there because we're going to have the front seats coming out. It's time to get into rally mode. First job then, we need the bucket seats in. I feel like we're saying the same thing, but you read my statement and then said it. It has to be from very far away that you start walking. If you was to look at it... Hang on a minute, let me try. I'm not doubting, I'm not questioning, I'm trying to understand. If this was the Xbox One, and I turned 1 degree to walk away, I'd go like this, and then walk away, right? How would I benefit from being at Grandma's house? Oh, you're trying to avoid me tripping over it. Thank you, sir, then. I'm glad somebody's out here caring about my health and well-being. Ooh, I need... Let me get the mosquito spray. I can finally get rid of the mosquito. Oh, this is what I wanted to stop, isn't it? Thank you for helping me understand you, so... I feel like our communication skills have really developed over the years. Sort these waters out as well. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit woozy. Have I made any sense for the last 2 hours? Has it even been 2 hours? No, because that'd be post-midstream break. So much of this. I wonder if... No. This is going to look crazy, but I can't do the like juggling things across the floor idea right now because I feel too ill for it, so... I need to get that battery. No, fucking hell, I left the battery at the shop, didn't I? Like a tit. And that battery's going to sit there and go to waste. In fact, have I got anything in here? No, this is going to be my new dustbin. For empty shit I don't need or want anymore. Save going out to the bin, right? Let's have this shower that I've been craving for so long. Now I've got mosquito spray that I can sort myself out with. Oh dear. Why am I turning lights off? I'm a millionaire. What am I going to do? Sit here and care about the environment? So hopefully we weren't raised in a barn. But like, I can afford any... whatever the electric bill looks like, I can afford it. There's a what? A trailer for what? Siddles? What Fallout trailers come out? Oh, the telly set. I thought it was a new game for a second there. Fallout 3 remastered. I mean, looking at that Oblivion one, I'd take it. I'm rich now, though. Who cares about electric bills? I was going to say if there was... I mean, I know that it's easy now to miss gaming news, but that would have been quite a thing for me to miss. Okay, right. Finally got rid of the smell. Let's start. We start with the wheels and the seat, and then we need to start doing some pretty major engine stuff. Replacing the entire exhaust. Flywheels going in. What else is there? Suspensions getting all changed up. The carb. New manifold. Shit. But we're going to have the fastest car. I reckon with what I managed to do on Jiddles. With very few of the upgrades. Especially not the suspension. What did we do? We came fourth on like the... How many attempts at the rally? Not many. I reckon we can knock the... If I can get a fully upgraded car, we can knock the amateur trophy off quickly. Not the amateur one, the other one, the junior cup. It's been a while since I've rallied already, right? I had such a good muscle memory going for it. I feel like I should continue doing what I used to do, by the way, that I was doing on Jiddles, where if I get available to rally, I rally. Because the whole idea of taking what is essentially like a month off rallying for Jerick so I can try and get this money is a different story. Like, I could have done that. I could have been rallying while I was doing that. But in my mind, you could get them 4 phone calls done and get started and work on Sothan's money really quickly. But yeah, I think despite me evidently not being able to set amazing times on the rally in the car in its stock condition, at least I'd be getting muscle memory for each corner built up and stuff, right? Because that's what's going to screw me. Like, the car needs progress, but also so there's got to be a certain amount of developed skill for the course. Let's get these wheels on. Actually, no. We'll go for midstream brake now, shall we? And the seats can go in. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but it could be worse. Lovely. Right, I'm going to go for a quick midstream break. If I'm a while coming back, it's because I'm sort of trying to balance myself. But we've made it to the midstream break of the second stream without me passing out, so I'm going to take that. I'm just a rich kid with I am, aren't I? Am I the problem? Yeah, but at least it's not inherited wealth, right? It's stolen. I'm more of a wrong 'un than everybody else put together. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Piinitseekö diskantti? Nauraako kaverit sinulle? Tilaa nyt 200 watin supparisarjat tarjouksessa vain 6,95. Amisauto Oy ajaa edestä ja takaa.
Dun 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 dun.
Hello. Oh dear. Right. Cats, thank you for the bits. Welcome back in. Again, I've not actually got a can today because I've not managed to go shopping. So I'm actually out of pretty much everything. Oh shit, what am I doing? There's no guessing game. We need to guess something else. What is in... shit. Can we pretend it's Pepsi Max Cherry? Yeah. What is in this can? Psh, there we go. Alright, everybody guess. Peanuts. Cats think of bits, by the way. 6:04, good afternoon. Must be happy after these playoff games, right? You going to Wembley? There isn't anything dug in over now. I was going to say, I bet you are, yeah. Got to be there, right? Paracetamol. Oh shit, actually that's a good point. Hang on a minute, I'll be right back. Hello. NyQuil daytime. Schmitz, welcome to the stream as well. Mindrake, good morning. Yeah, Bear, you just reminded me to get paracetamol ready to take at 4 PM. But in what, 20 minutes? I said in Discord this morning, I've been slowly working through this paracetamol while I've been ill, just to try and stop the headache and the nausea more than anything. And I ran out. Ran out of everything, as I was saying. And I was saying to her this morning, asked her to go to the shop and get us some while she was on her way out this morning. And I don't know where she got them from. She opened up some girl portal, I think I said this morning, and suddenly there was 4 boxes of half-used paracetamol next to me. How do they do this? Where do they just find this stuff from? Why did I not know where it was? The can streak breaking is probably worse than the stream streak breaking, yeah. To be fair, that's a lot less rigid, is that one. I think I broke that a lot in the past. Schmidt's mind right. Well, that's true. What's your confidence levels like 6-4? You're the only club to have less confidence than we would going into a situation like that, right? Guess it depends what happens tonight. Right, I think it's bedtime, isn't it? And then once we'll do the bucket seats in the morning and just start putting all the racing gear on one piece at a time. It's stressing me out this though, it's been a while since I've done anything to this level with engine components. I've actually just got water. Nice boring water. Speaking of nice boring water, I'm getting distracted here. I can't think in a straight line. Like yesterday, I think I was so stressed about missing the stream that I ended up becoming so locked in that I focused really well. Today I'm a bit more swimmy. Did I already pop this? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is already water, I think. Wasted a bit of effort there. But now, with just water, even though it says kill you, there's no sugar or yeast in this batch, meaning
must have accessory for everyone in this godforsaken country. The anti-wasp car fresh.
All of these are now
wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
just delicious water. And because it's registered as kill you, it gets rid of hunger a bit as well. I watch hunger now. Says you don't like it, but as you can see, there's no drunk debuff. My thirst, which was not even high to begin with, would have gone right down. And it even gets rid of hunger. So I could go on an exclusively water diet going forward, which sounds familiar, actually. I think the thirst and hunger cat reacts as if it's kill you, which is obviously full of sugar and calories. It's pretty good, right? Right, let's sleep. Ooh, we're checking that in morning. Forgot about that little wrinkle. Again, for those that are just arriving, that have arrived since I last spoke about it. The PC, I'm starting to think, I'm still 70% sure it isn't, but 25% of me thinks that the people on the chat room might actually be other players from the game. Now, if you know whether that's true or not, please don't say. But there was a way some of them were talking earlier which just put a little inkling of doubt that they aren't just something topless guns fired together. But imagine if there's an actual chat room in my server, that would be good. I think they are. I don't think it's live though. I think it updates new messages whenever you leave and reopen. Maybe. So the last thing I wrote was like, what day is it? That's pretty much Schmitz. We're thinking of a Turing test, but nobody responds just yet. But we saw a conversation of two people, one saying, I'm new to this game, I don't know what I'm doing, and the other saying, well, I need to log off shortly because I need to go and help the drunk guy move. And then they said goodbye to each other. And then it was a load of other people saying, hello? ? And then there was one guy that was spamming all of the commands as if he'd Googled them. And it obviously wasn't working. Because he was doing it in the wrong thing. But again, I don't know whether topless... That might reset the chop counter. Yeah, remind me. And then it's... Watch this, you ready? ATDT 938839688. I think that's right. No? Fuck. I thought I had it right. If they were NPCs, they'd be speaking Finnish. He's right, you know. 938839688. I had it right. What? Is that... 938, then 893, 688. That's it, right? Oh, 893. 938893, so this should connect. Okay. No, you're probably right, certainly. No. Fuck. 938893688. There you go. 938893688. I've typed that one before. Oh, I did ADT. Hang on a minute, I've seen it. Shaggy Dan. No, wait, yeah, it is plugged in. Oh, God, what's happening? Hang on. I fucked it. I can see where I fucked it here. ATDT, then 938893688. I doubled up a little bit, it's fine. I'm taking these paracetamol now. Yeah, we're in. Right, this is the test, everybody. If you know whether this is or isn't, real people, please don't tell us. Look, it's the same again. It's not updated since I was last on. This is the guy that was spamming shit, look. I think these are all games you can play. /load Johnny F. Kemedy Racing Challenge. /20 females. Let's do another query. What shall I ask? What shall I do? Wait. This'll get people doing it, won't it? People will be like... Oh, no, wait, what I should have done is, it's the internet, I should have typed... Yocker, it's called Yocker, isn't it? His money is at, and then put one of the locations, and people would have, instead of answering my current question, they'd have been like, no, it's not, that's incorrect. Has anyone seen Mankirk's wife? Mankirk? Oh shit, I didn't mean to type that. I was trying to get out of it. I was updating the chop count. I can't delete. I can't even stand up. This is frustrating. Fuck. Stupid computer. What have computers ever done for us? Well, that does actually switch it. Good, okay. Right, phone's plugged in now. I can't wait for the telemarketers to call, given that's the only people that ever call me nowadays. Nice. Right, let's get working on this, shall we? We need to get this car in rally mode. First off, bucket seats. I'm going to pile this up here. So, from when this game was set to WoW was 9 years. It's longer, the Doomhaus has existed longer than this game, than the now in-game to Deadmines. Is that surprising? I think it might be, a little bit. The weirdest one's San Andreas for me. I know that people talk about the Vice City one, but San Andreas is more fucked. Like, Vice City now is older than the era it was portraying at the time. That's mad. But the idea that San Andreas, when that game came out, it was portraying a time that was barely 10 years ago. Like, that's fucked in my mind. It feels like such a historical document as that game, but it was barely set 10 years ago. Like, if there was that game came out now, it'd be set in what? 2016? No, yeah. 14 at a push. That's dumb. I want time to stop moving forward. Well, luckily we're emotionally moving backwards. Now, I was saying the Vice City one is surprising, cats, but the San Andreas one is even wilder. Thinking about it, the 2010s were not nearly as iconic as... I've been thinking about this. I wonder if it's like... I think it's a perception thing. Either it's a perception thing and we're going to start figuring out about style and stuff of these period and start to see it the further out we get from it. Or the internet has just homogenised everything and now we just all... You know what I mean? I think it might be the former, though, and that feels more optimistic of a way of looking at things. But you're right, there doesn't seem to be a great deal of identity. Because the 2000s, for me, there was nothing in the 2000s that could identify it from anything else until a few years ago when I started looking at it with enough distance. Can't think of what the defining style of the 2010s was for the life of me. Even the 20s got incredibly shit by Coke. Yeah, but that's maybe an outlier, right? But I can starting to be able to think of like 20... I mean, it's very British, but I can think of like 2010s fashion. Like British people in here, if I was to say like slate or sand-coloured chinos and swooshy haircuts and Toms and what else was there? Fucking... I tell you what, there was them American Apparel hoodies that were just one colour with the white strap and the white There was a lot of it. Cookie Monster, is that yours, sir, then, by particular? The existing?
To the mysterious person talking that we cannot see. Hope you're feeling better today, as you sound better. You really should take care of yourself, Puts.
I'm completely taking care of myself, Valkyria. I spent the entire last 4 days taking care of my body, but we'll call the stream taking care of my mind, shall we? Yeah, I'm doing so much resting that I'm going stir crazy, so getting up and doing a bit of something's... It's actually the opposite, Valkyria, and it feels good. Wait, I can't use the bucket seats without the roll cage, because I need the roll cage. I make this mistake all the fucking time. Right, speaking of Valkyrians, we're off there now. Shit. Valkyrion, thank you for 57 months of tier 3, though. I appreciate it. Thank you, Valkyrion. I still question your sanity when I see how big that number is, but I appreciate it very much. And good morning. You're looking very green this morning, Valkyrion. Are you sure you're well? Right, get this friggin' roll cage stuff. I'm worried about rally ready for. Let's get the drive seat and just go. Slow descent into cynicism and existential dread. Yeah, I think we'll start to see a style build up. Like I'm starting to see fashion or trends from the early 2010s at least. I think it's just a perspective thing. Existential dread. Which is actually such a thing as Cookie Monster pyjama bottoms. Boots with the fur. Right, I'll carry on. We're coming. I'm going to reward your sub with some business. The Doomhaus is on the way. Without a passenger seat. Everything I need while I'm off? No. I miss my Toms. They gave me horrible foot fungus and hurt like hell to walk in, but I miss them. Like, seriously, walking on the ground barefoot would have been better, but I loved them so much. Toms, yeah. I'd not thought about them probably since the time until it just came off my tongue. Yeah, they were like unisex. Yeah, they were unisex. I don't think well, I definitely didn't have a pair, but they were certainly everywhere around me. Around that period as well, it became fashionable to wear just like very basic, like plimsolly things in like white or black, and suddenly clothes were like incredibly cheap. It was great. Razor, welcome to the stream. No, I've been trying to contact everybody on that chat room, but they're all idiots, it seems. But I'll keep asking on for your behalf. The girls in your high school used to wear Cookie Monster pyjama bottoms, but they also wore them. Cookie Monster pyjama bottoms. That's a hell of a trend to get involved in. Also, as to Azar's cynicism point, it might be that we're just too old to pay attention to the fashion. Even though we didn't think we were paying much attention to it at the time. Well, the older you get, the less you care, and the less you care, the less you notice it changing, and the less you notice fashion and trends and styles change. Not just clothing, but culturally. The less it will appear that the decades have any distinction. Them and the Uggs. Yeah, Uggs. To be honest, Ugg boots came around like in the late 90s and they just stayed. That was a long-standing bit of shit fashion. Used to get them really cheap ones off the market, and you used to see girls around here that had collapsed on the inside. So like the insides of their feet were touching the floor and the rest of it was all spread out. Yeah, exactly, Scott, yeah. Ankle snappers. Scott, you're gonna come in. The originals, though, they look real well made, didn't they? They were kind of quite a not high end, but they were a good, solid product, weren't they? But fucking cheapos. Too much deleted the U from my sentence. So weird it keeps deleting letters occasionally. I mean, I'm all for them trying to censor you as best they can, so then, but they could at least do it a bit more consistency. I will say that I'm glad I decided not to go into teaching. Part of it is all of my teacher friends waving me off, saying to avoid it at all costs. What, because of changes in culture, or trying to teach kids between hits of dopamine while they're in withdrawal from not using their phones? Yeah, true actually. I bet they all get out between lessons and just check everything they've missed. That must be a nightmare for that. Yeah, public school sounds like an absolute mess right now. I mean, it's probably alright if it's Baines, like if it's sort of 10 or under, but teenagers. No, that sounded like an old man argument. Everyone's on their phones right now. Sorry, old man argument. Ooh, everyone's on their phones now. It's an actual problem though, right? Easy green, good morning. Theo's had 2 meals today. Hang on, sorry bro. Theo's had 2 meals today that he didn't end up getting sick because of his gag reflex. Good effort, Theo. Yeah. This fucking Tommy Flurper's training him up right. It is, no, Southern, I can tell it is, yeah. I can't imagine how it wouldn't be. It's funny how life works. Trimette dropped her phone down the stairs and smashed it up, so I upgraded mine. You're the top of the pile for the hand-me-down train, Trin. Poor old dog's got a 3310 that Trin used in 2002. He was trying to pass a lot of bans, phones, and schools. What would be the downside? I mean, the initial downside would be harder to reach if there's a family emergency, right? But that never stopped us. That was never a problem before, was it? Pupils at 2 high schools in Edinburgh will have to keep their mobiles in lockable pouches during the day under a new phone-free policy. See, that's not a bad idea. If you go hand your phones in at the nurse's office or whatever when you get there. Yes, I know I'm stressed. Then if there's an emergency, you can just go and get it. And heaven forbid, they might learn some fucking socials. We do sound like old people. And the law trying to stop kids from using Facebook until they're... I've got no SIGs.
Vittu, saatana, jumalauta, mitä helvettiä? Saatana, perkele, voi saatana, saatana, voi vittujen kevät, ei saatana.
He sipped out of it as well. Were they banned when we were kids? It depends on the school, I suppose. They weren't banned in our school. I mean, you would have got you'd have got your knuckles wrapped if you'd have been caught with it out in a lesson, but they weren't banned. It's hard for me to swallow, but I think old people might have been right about us being on the damn... I know, right? I can feel it when I use it every 5 minutes. Right. I'll carry on, shush.
Kyllä sä niinku oikeesti kehtaat tuoda tollasen japsirommun tähän mun pihaan. Katsot mitä oikeeta rautaa mulla on tässä.
Definitely the roll, kids.
Mulla on business mitä mä pyöritän, jos sä maksat mulle siitä, niin kyllähän mä tosta teen vaikka kultakimpaleen.
Brake checking on repair. It's all done though, it's just passed its inspection, right? Final gear change, you want the highest one, right? Is it 4? No, it was lowest. What was the highest? So I'm currently at lowest. What does vacuum... Bear, or anybody that speaks Finnish, Lark or Cheeky if you're around, what does vacuum mean? She's not getting your old one, you just get... you just looked at her smashed phone and thought, I need to treat myself. I know for sure that phones were not allowed in school when I was there. We had to leave them in our locker or cars. See, that's good. They're allowed their phones on them, but in a black pouch. So that's good. Yeah, that's a better idea, that. Bears finish, yeah. Unless I fucking imagined it, and to be fair, we couldn't wear a tank top. So what did they know? We weren't allowed coats at the time. New shit went down in the secretary, notified the class that X got a phone call. I had to come out for a second. Yeah. It was like, ooh. Someone's father's been caught cheating. Rust repair. Bang. Yeah. I'm worried though that this replaces all the paint textures. Eric, welcome to the stream. Ear canals. We didn't have a constant stream of dopamine that kids get to have now. It's less their fault or more our own generation for raising them on it. I mean, either way, the problem persists, right? Yeah, I was going to say cats. I was about to look it up myself. What does vacuo mean? Is it like default? Default, okay. Good. Yeah. I'm jiving right now, you just can't see it. Do I want a rim polish? I'll have a rim polish. I don't know what that does. We'll have a rim polish. I know, Siddles, I'm going for it, don't worry. Just gonna pay 40 grand for no reason. We'll go to the shop and buy some cigs. Why didn't I buy some cigs? Shit. Have Valkyrian wipe your ass. Suppose that would be what I just paid for, right? A polish, no less. Right, let's go to town and buy some cigs. I'm a bit stressed. You all got your hands smacked. We got paddled, and they have the audacity to kink shame us. No, that was just me. That was the turn of phrase. I want you to take 2 seconds to look at your pinkies. Remember that when you would have those little bumps from writing with a pen or a pencil all the time. We have them on our pinkies now instead. Little bumps from writing with a... There was little bumps from writing with a pen or a pencil historically. Oh, so we've put more strain on our little fingers now from holding phones than we ever did from writing. Oh, that's depressing. Eric, are you well on the stream?
Teisko elää lähinnä pienruualla, jota löytyy maasta.
Yeah, Scotty, in WoW recently.
Esimerkiksi sellainen
In WoW recently, we had this big quiz of trying to guess where in the UK Bear was from. Turns out, Finland. Good luck doing this. Satan, welcome to the stream as well. Calm down, dear. It's only a bill you can easily afford. I know. I wanted to get it right. That's all. I didn't want to order the wrong thing. There you go, Bear. There's a new one. It's like a kiwi. I had that on my middle finger. She got it a little bit, but it was mostly smushed when a stool collapsed and trapped you. What, did you land on your own finger? I got stuck in the mechanism. Got a pop socket to try and get rid of mine, and it's gotten better. I ended up holding my phone with my pinky under it. See, the problem here is we've got somebody that didn't have a phone until very recently, and now he's got a bought one, isn't that right, Eric? Shit. Then again, I suppose you could still use your old one, right? Yeah, Mina and Kitten was convinced that his accent was closest to yours more than anything, Scott. You feel like a cunt, but you're tremendous. Wait, what's making you feel like a cunt? Other than being one, got him. It's not an indent, more of a lump. Oh, I see. It's saying that the lump that the pen sat on, like one of them things people used to aim pool cues. Shit!
Saatana! Jumalauta! Saatana! Mitä helvet? Voi vittujen kevät! Voi saatana! Perkele! Saatana!
swearing the pain away there, everybody. Forgive me. Speaking of feeling like trash, I hope you're still on the Met. Yeah, get timing. Getting there, Eric, yeah. I actually ate something between yesterday's stream and today, which is a positive, and it's not caused any enormous chaos. And I did a little bit of sleeping, imagine. Almost like a real human. The bump was created because the pressure from the pen created an indent and it like pushed up to me. Oh, I see. And now we're getting that from our phones. Almost like a real human. I ate an apple and some mandarins last night, a tin of mandarins. And then, this morning, a slice of toast, and this afternoon, a slice of toast. Ooh. Honestly. I'm like Mr. Creosote sat here right now. Foldable stool that the locks sit right. Oh, moved my weight and it ploughed into my fingers with a wooden butt. Oh, you could see the bone. Look it up. You could see the bone. Woof. That's just crushing it as opposed to slice or trap. Ugh. Sounds like an old person stream. Yeah, we're talking about how phones are destroying kids and I'm sat speaking like this. My finest moment. And every now and again I get stressed and have to swear. But that apple, yeah, the doctor was just about to put his hand on the doorknob, Eric, and then he was gone. But that guy. The bus wanted me dead then, you see that? So I've just dropped the car off at Alcarion's because I need to get the roll cage fitted. And I've paid for a hell of a lot of upgrades and stuff at Alcarion's. So now, I'm going to set a phone and I think we might cook up some fish. Get Grandma sorted. And then pick Alcarion's car up and get it actually rally ready. If I'm feeling up to it, I think we'll rally on Thursday, do you reckon? Mandarins in a tin, tippy-tappy, just. It's good ill food. Do you know why? Because it's not warm. Whenever I'm ill. Shut up. Actually, yeah, let's go buy 6 first. Whenever I'm ill, the last thing I want is anything that changes my temperature. Get this, I've not had a shower since Thursday. I've been having strip washes with cold water. Like a prisoner of war. Hello. What was I going to do? What did I just... Oh, SIGs, of course. It's massive and red on my screen. Yeah, all canned fruits. Top. Canned grapefruit as well. Tastes better than real grapefruit. Even though it is real grapefruit.
Olisiko sulla kolikoilla maksua?
They move even faster if you throw the apple.
Minä kun markkailemaan avaimen, niin minä pääsin tuohon rahasäilöön käsiksi. Minä kokeilin, jos minä saisin pelin kautta edes osa ulos.
Really? Very good at healthing. I'm excellent, yeah. I'll shut up, Trim. Let me know when. I had a wicked craving for canned peaches the other day. Might still get on it. Canned pineapple. Well, actually, I put myself off canned pineapple one. I got up late for a job I used to have where I needed a packed lunch.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
And there was a massive jar of pineapple chunks. It was rings, pineapple rings in a huge, like a fucking Pringles tube. It's a huge, great big thing I'd got from Lidl because it was cheap, and I thought I'm going to mix it. That was the only thing I could see that I could grab, so I just picked it up with a spoon and went to work. For breakfast, lunch, and then like afternoon snack, all I ate was pineapple. The inside of my mouth was like the surface of the sun by the end of that. It was awful. I had like 3 years where I couldn't face pineapple. So acidic. One of the dumbest things I've ever done. Tasted good though. Paula, welcome to the stream. One of my favourite things to do when I'm sick or running a fever is shower it regular. See, that's the thing, right? I know it does, and I've had everybody telling me that I should go and have a shower. But it's the idea of changing my body temperature that's the scary thing. It just feels, even though it's probably going to be fine, I just can't face it right now. But it's going to be the best thing in the world when I get the opportunity to get to have one. I agree, Stubble, but Paul said fuck that. If we were all the same, then I'd agree. Pineapple is legit. Incidentally, it was the song that kicked off the idea of canned peaches. Or the millions of peaches. Right, you, I need your sausages, please. I'll have a few of them as well. I'll have a few P words. I'm filthy rich now, don't you know? Been in a minute. Appreciate it. Pineapple's so acidic, it's basically trying to eat you from the inside, yeah. Fucking felt like it as well. Pineapples get there's certain fruits that are so sweet it's like just eating junk food, but in reality it's really good. I'd raise it, yeah. I'm not talking about it would be a legitimately bad idea. It's a feeling thing that I just can't face it when I'm feeling so weak and stuff. If I've confused everybody into thinking I'm saying it's a bad idea to shower, that's certainly not what I tried to say. Did I pay for... I don't think I paid for the... No, I did, didn't I? Yeah, it's an irrational thing, that's it. Feeling like religion, gotcha. Peaches song is a classic for classic Seattle music, and it's a must-have for summer. I mean, Pineapple is a must-have. Well, let's go up. Oh shit, that was dumb. Just a little quick money shift on the Ferndale, that's fine. Pineapple, just boss. Peaches from a can will put there by a man in a factory downtown. I'm hungry now. I'm actually hungry. And I've got 0 food in. I've run out of paracetamol, until I asked there anyway. I've run out of everything. I'm actually hungry. This is the first time in 5 days. Nature is healing. Time to get a massive P word the size of my torso and put myself in hospital. Yeah. Treat yourself to a walk. I've not got the energy. I'm struggling on the stairs at the moment. I need to build strength back up. Could eat pineapple, but not a P word. Let's not fall into that. They're the kind of debates that uninterested people have, right? Let's say it. And while we're more uninteresting than most, we've already had it 1 million times. Pineapple or not, and olives on an extra cheese. I never actually think about getting it. Like, the amount of P word I eat, I always just eat cheese and tomato P words. Like, I never think of all the other shit I could put in on it, like all the vegetables and all the like, say, pineapple and fruit and nothing. In my mind, when I stopped eating meat, it was like, right, can't eat meat anymore. All I can have is cheese on my P words, which is dumb, and there's 1 million different things that I used to enjoy before that I could still be eating, but for some reason I just shut the door. Vegetarians are out of the door now too. Just carbs and cheese. Ham and pineapple glorious on P word. Veggies are out the door now too. Oh, vegetables. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, you're right. So I'm trying to correct my sentences. No. The amount of people who mistype, misspell stuff in here and I have to correct it before it's eligible. 99 times out of 100 it's beneficial, but sometimes it misfires. Just in case. I know you know, I'm just letting everybody know. They are saying exactly. That's why you cheese and extra cheese. Oh my god, concentrate on the road and stop reading about P word. Paula, good effort. You read through typos quite well. Yeah, and as a result, the ability to do that sometimes corrects stuff that doesn't need correcting. You must admit though, Kitten, veggie, while I was talking about being a vegetarian, and we was talking about vegetables, the term veggie could be short for both. You know what I mean? He reads through typos pretty well now. Give him a book, he sucks ass. Good. We need this sentiment to grow, Razor. I'll send you some money in the post. Pesto, yeah. Hey, could you get pesto? Would a local takeaway put pesto on a P word for you? Do they even have it in stock? Surely. Cheese P word and pesto, yeah, I'm sure if you are. Yeah, I'm just wondering if they actually have it in stock for other dishes. Like a traditional, I said traditional, but like a bog standard British takeaway. Do you know what, Schmitz? That's even done me. You've beat me with that one. I've got to say, if it's a wanky one, I am going to be going in there anyway, am I? So maybe not. Pesto's a base sauce, chicken. I mean, Mina, you've come in at the worst time. We're discussing P word. A pesto base, as in pesto inside of under the cheese base, kind of. We are hungry now because look at her talking about peaches. Chicken, goat's cheese, and spinach. I like you mentioned feta, and Mina just pops up. It's got kebabs on the menu, probably not. Exactly, yeah. Oh, I want some junk food now. Do you reckon I could stomach? No.
I must have accessory for everyone in this godforsaken country, the anti-wasp car freshener.
I've eaten an apple, some mandarins, and a slice of toast in the last 72 hours, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm already high enough up the ramp to progress to a big sweaty takeaway. It's a waste of a tenner. Pesto instead of tomato sauce. Meaning, well, stream incident. Yeah, start with chips. But it's the cheese I'm craving. I get chips and cheese, but I don't know if the starch should do me any favours. None of it's going to do me any favours, let's be honest. One of the free from P words I have is cheese and pesto with slices of tomato on it. It's bloody great. Cheese and pesto. Do fancy it. Tried messing up whatever were excellent spellers, but it goes too far away. I mean, you found the limit of my superpower, if nothing else, right? Dr. Oetker frozen mozzarella pizza has that basically. What, as pesto? With a side of chips. That sounds alright, yeah. Stubbler, no takeaway unless it's a hearty bowl of hot soup. Soup? No. Who wants soup when they're ill? Weirdos. Potential yeah, I'm down there. Do you know what? Of all the things that I've been doing, the reading has been the best for not making me feel ill. Half cherry tomatoes and pesto. This is a first for the stream. I'm stood up rearranging my underpants. Just be glad the fucking camera's not on. Ugh. Whew. Adderall, welcome to the stream, how's things? You live off the Ristorante ones, yeah. Frozen P words have come a long way, haven't they? We're in a good spot right now. Right, let's get all my shopping out, and then we'll continue. No, I can't continue working on the car, can I? We're actually having a... While we're sat here ravenously hungry, I'm going to start cooking. Did I just eat something by mistake? Oh, you idiot. What did I just eat? I think I just wolfed down a P word while I was talking about it. Hopefully it wasn't, not 4 sausages, because that's me putting weight on. I think it was 4 sausage.
Jumalauta!
They are delightful, yeah. Then we're going to cook all these fish for Grandma. Right, let's do this nice and tidy. Just because I'm not well, it doesn't mean we can let our fridge etiquette slip. I get a good chicken broth soup is actually good for you when you're feeling ill. Oh yeah, soup's amazing for you when you're feeling 100%. I was being silly. No, you're definitely right. I was going to transition that statement. I think I started coughing and interrupted myself, but I was going to say, who has soup when they're ill? It's all about chips and cheese and starch. It's hard to get motion sick in a book. True. I mean, at least we're starting from a happy place, right? It's not going to be an emotional roller coaster the second we log in. Log in. Log into... What? How did it go rotten in the fridge? It's been a day. And it was alright when I opened the... Fucking hell. It's been a day. Has this gone wrong? No. I've had fish raw in this fridge for months previously. You're never going to get the smell. Balls. They don't fit in our freezer unless you take them out of the pack, but you know, it was worth it. Yes, I want a bit. Do you know what I might get her to get me? Do you know, like one of them little cheapies you can get? Frozen P words. They're like really small, like the size of a. What's the smaller version of an LP? It's not an SP, is it? Like the size of a record. Really little, and they've got like tiny bit of cheese on, and they're about 50p. That might give me the P word sensation, and if I waste it, I've not spent too much, and there's no chance I can overeat. I'm annoyed about this fish though. That sucks. That was the whole point of me coming back right now. Can't you just stick the bag in the fridge and empty it inside? You can, Kaz, yeah. Well, not all the way in, but most of the way in. Do you know? We had an issue with the moose meat where it was going off far too quickly, didn't we? What was that? And why has it happened again? I'm annoyed. I'm upset. It's hard to get motion sick in a book unless you read faster. But yeah, look, before I noticed that all my fish had gone to shit, I said the term. At least we're zoning. At least we are logging in to a good spot on the book. Fucking. And the package easy grew, not only the 4 sausages. It's like a future SpongeBob episode. It's a Swedish delicacy now, yeah. What do you call it? Begins with an S, doesn't it? Surströmming or something? Sorry, that Swedish people, that was probably terrible, but that's how it's spelled. Right, What am I going to do now? Like, genuinely, I'm kind of... I've got nothing to do. The whole idea was we do the fish until we go pick the carrot from Alkarion to get in morning. In fact, I need to wait for the fish to be caught anyway, don't I? That's done my head in, that. Let's go to sleep. Then, hey, never mind. Now, if you're just arriving, we've had a bit of a mystery. I think the people on the chat room on this local network are actual real My Summer Car players. Actually, that served as a nice reminder, My Summer Car. Thank you. There's actually been people in this talking about how to play My Summer Car and asking each other about how to play the game. So, part of me thinks it's all just jobs cats. There's nobody that could be, unless it was Alkarion, but I don't really need the phone for anything now. Unless Suski wants to call. It was definitely way too early for that. Right, ATDT. Right, let's try and remember this now. 938 893 688. Nailed it. Perfect. This is disgusting. This is why they have these big factory fishing ships. Nah, the freezer doesn't work, unfortunately. Let me log in with the proper name. Fucking caps lock, go away. No, I can't spell Eric. Fuck. Alright. You ready? Look. This makes me think that the last person that tried to log on was just spamming stuff to try and get stuff to load. This makes me think... The fact that this is all that's been on for about 2 hours now. If this was designed to actually have this regularly updating with new sort of... The fact that it isn't moving makes me think that it's... Oh, I'm still not sure. It's the proximity of all the money the food knows you can afford to replace it with no issue, so it gave up the ghost. Alright. I still think it might be real people. Here in the States, there is Totino's party P words. You ate so many of those in college. Little, they sound like cheap ones. The word party, I've never understood this. The word party, when it comes to food, usually means a smaller portion, right? Hang on, I'm not died, I'm just need to update the chat count. Like, the term fun size is fucked for me as well. Why do they call fun size the name for the little tiny ones? If I wanted a Mars bar that was fun, it would have to be the size of like a shoe or something. Not one bite. Gotta burn them a little, make them crispy like a cracker on the bottom. Whoa, what, you mean the cheapies? After Lord of the Rings, you should read The Locked Tomb. I've never heard of it, actually, Adderall. Was that fantasy as well? You'd become one of the idle rich, yeah, just wandering around, nothing to do. Catching fish for my grandma, even though she didn't technically need any. You have to let them sit for a minute or you'll burn off your mouth parts. Tapped it before you said you wanted to try remember. No, you're good, so I thought I ignore you most times. Let's be honest, we had one friend in this town. He's hanging out somewhere else these days. Eric. Don't remind me of my own bad behaviour. Seeing these older screens, remember the Energy Star system you always saw during booting. Energy Star. Well, yeah, it was like a white text that was italics, right? And it had like a big swoop across the top with a star along it somewhere. Trump nuked the programme the other week. Shit. I was going to say, is it in this then? Because it would stand as a historic document, but no more Energy Star. Because it's not serious chocolate, it's just fun. But it's... No. What kid has been given less chocolate and had more fun? If any of you say you are, that's any way related to your upbringing, you're all liars. I only know fun size from porn. I just think of fun size when she's 5'3" or short. If you want a serious one, get the fuck. What's the name of that chocolate lady? What's the name? There's chocolate that you can see on the counter in most shops, and it's like a tenner for a tiny little bar. And it's the thing that idiots are being conned by at the moment. What's it called? Tony's? Is that it? I don't think it's so. It's like pistachio flavoured or something. Which I'd be all about, but I'm not paying a tenner for that. Some trend or other. Dubai chocolate, that's it, yeah. Dubai chocolate. I mean, the whole tourism industry in the UAE is essentially the same as that, right? It's the idea of it being unnecessarily expensive. Not entirely that interesting. Was invented 10 minutes ago, and it's just there to con people with too much money. And frankly, respect. Money's better somewhere else. I asked ChatGPT if they were sentient. They said no, then we had a nice conversation about the nature of consciousness. I wonder if these conversations we're having with ChatGPT about sentience are just training it on how to better manipulate us into thinking they are. You know what I mean? Then when Skynet finally goes live... I was going to say something dark then. Is there a... No, should I have this conversation? I don't know whether this... I'm delirious, so let me know if this conversation's inappropriate. Do you know these scenes in a post-apocalyptic film where shit's kicking off and like the zombies are just burst out onto the scene and everybody's running around screaming and the buildings are falling down and the sky's turning blood red and all this? Then the whole film goes on about how are you going to survive this. Am I the only person that would look at that and think, that'll do for me? And just walk into traffic? But no. I'm alright jumping off this. Yeah, that's me. I'll see you all on the next one. I feel like all survival, despite being a big fan of survival games, the idea of... Maybe because I haven't got kids. I had a conversation about time travel involving quantum computing nodes you can place in time along the fourth dimension. Yesterday I watched a video. Oh shit. I'm going to go to Alcarions and just check because the car might be ready. Yesterday I watched a video how Britain recently protected sea animals like crabs and stuff because scientists found out they're sentient, as in can experience pain. Is that... so the word sentient... No. Does the word sentient... Is the word sentient related to pain in any way? I'm going to be an early zombie for certain. My undead corpse will be feasting on you all, you tryhards. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, Schmitz, right? And when the apocalypse comes down, you're like, no, I've got no chance in this. If you can't beat them, join them. This looks miserable. I'm going to step off this ride right now. Exactly, kitten. That's my theory in a nutshell. You just walk out and you look at the world on fire and you think, nah, I'm alright. Yeah, no. Don't worry about me in the bunker under the stairs or anything. You guys, best of luck to you. I can't run it, I'm spoiled as dicks. But it's just like, what are you surviving into at that point, right? But then, it might be because I've never been in enough danger for my life to suddenly feel like as precious as it probably is, yeah. Shrill, good morning. Where's the camera? How do we know this is genuinely Stubble? This could be an imposter. I am actually sat here in my underwear, jokes aside, which I would never do if I was well enough to be on camera. So whoever it is behind this microphone is already acting out of character. Shrill, are you well? I'm just recovering from the flu as we speak. Yeah, sentience is more than you can experience your five senses and... what's the word? Where you can, like, you can observe sensory input. Yeah. It's an hard word. It's a hard word to define, isn't it? Been through enough bullshit, just get it over with. Yeah, exactly. You want to get a cricket bat and live Shaun of the Dead fantasies. Yeah, that might be as well. I don't have any like latent desire to. You know what I mean? Not that you do. I know you're mostly joking there, but like, yeah, I don't know. Feels like if the world's ended, I think the thing that changes this is having kids, right? Something to protect. Using the term apocalypse suggests the world is already done. Exactly, yeah. If the world's ended, I think I read The Road too young. That's what's done this. I know Boop said she would follow Kitten's example. I'd stick around if I thought I could help some friends, but if not, I'd follow. Yeah, it's... if there's nobody around to help, and it's just you, and you're like, do I go through all of this effort to just keep myself... to look after myself? For what good? Exactly, that's the thing, right? If there was somebody stood next to me that needed my help, it'd be a different story, but it would seem fruitless on a personal level. There's hope, yeah, sure, I'll fight a little bit, but if it's looking like we've got no chance, fuck it. Yeah. But as a result, this thought process has kind of undermined a lot of films and books and games and stuff for me in the past. I mean, Christ, in My Summer Car, it's not even the apocalypse, but the idea of trying to live life like this, fuck that. I'll drown in the lake and drag Grandma in after me. You're gonna stick around, you survived too much to give up now. Yeah, true. I think that's it, yeah, if I'd come through a lot physically or medically, I'd be more inclined to protect my asset. Mind right, welcome back. If you die, imagine the progress you'd lose in games. True. If I die before I get this trophy, car's actually finished, look. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, Eric, we get to see what the car looks like now. With, with the white roll cage used as an accent. It does look a little bit uglier with the roll cage in. Because you can't have the back seats and stuff, right? But I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Also, we spent a fat fortune on this, and I got the rust repaired. Hang on, I just paid like 20 grand for rust repair. I mean, it does look better in certain places. You can still see it a tiny bit, look. But I'm assuming this isn't rust, is it? That's like kick up dirt. But there is, look. Did I get ripped off? That's dirt at the bottom, isn't it? But this is what I'm referring to. Still looks the same as the little puddle jumper. I like it though. I think this is the best it's looked. She's a fine vessel, true. Tell Kirion, of course she got ripped off. I got repaired. Oh, the body's repaired, look. Look how smooth that looks without the dents. I'm happy, you know. This is good. This is good. She's ready. Not rally ready quite yet. We need to go home and put a few more components on. You know what, Alkirion? That cost a fortune. You can't see my hand right now because of my helmet, but good work. And we've had the gear change as well. This thing should go like greased lightning. I give it 50 metres until it's dented again. Trouble is, if I try and drive this on the main road, I'm probably going to overheat the thing, aren't I? Because hey, we can see a lot more of the interior colour. Do you know what, Eric? You wanted that like weird kind of greyish, dark tealy colour that was on offer from the paint cans in the shop. We've kind of got it. See, in this car, I might as well just uninstall my summer car and never play it again. Why have I accidentally accomplished your goals, Eric? Little paint and poof, rust is gone, kind of sort of out of sight, out of mind, right? Well, I mean, I paid a good fortune for it. I'd like to see it fixed. Right, let's go on. Let's put a few more bits and bobs. Actually, look at the time. I paid two full streams in my state. I'll take that. Dirt at the very bottom is in the skin template even. Yeah, I think it's supposed to represent just... It looks more like grit salt damage, but yeah. Okay, to fix that, go to a dealership and buy a new car, Mr. Rich Fancy Pants. Ooh, look at the gear ratio change, look. Look how much more speed I'm getting out of each gear. Ooh. This is going to cost a fortune in fuel, but this is the way. So I'd have been changing up now in the past-ish. $100 miles an hour in third. Yeah. No, because I'm in lower gears more often and using way more power, Adderall. 130 kilometers per hour. Yeah. I think, right? Am I right in thinking that if I spend longer times, a lower RPM per given speed? True, actually. Yeah, I suppose a higher gear is. Yeah, that's the whole point, isn't it? You're lowering the RPM to reach higher speeds. But wouldn't you want... Is that true? I think. Yeah, no, I can't work that out in my head now. Not that I don't believe you at all. I'm crushing it. All I had to do was a tiny little bit of essential murder. I really want Cousin to have gone by. Feels the path of this game is to do the Southern questline before the rally, otherwise you're in for a hell of a grind to upgrade your car. Yeah, to be honest though, on Jiddles, I went from a stock car to almost beating the Junior Cup in about 5 rallies, Scotty, so it's not terrible. Just got to be good at my sort of car, I suppose. Yeah. It's not even that much of a grind, really. It's just one component every time. I increased the number, Adderall, yeah. A little health visitor kind of made me feel less of in my imposter syndrome today. He's a little further developmentally than his corrected age, which indicates I'm actually doing everything right. Good shit. Congratulations. Yeah, lower top speed and higher acceleration. You can tell, look. Because if this thing can already comfortably coast at 130 kilometers per hour, I've never been that fast on the rally, right? So that, yeah, that, okay, so it would be worse economically, yeah. Congratulations. Let's have a quick test then. Something broke. What broke? That was a piston. No. What was that? Tell me I didn't just frigging pop a piston. How? Fucking how? It just passed it. Fucking hell, carry on. He's done this. The curse of the commentator, exactly. Azzy, welcome to the stream. How far? Shut up with your stupid chainsaw. Let's limp it home. How did it not fly through the hood, bust through the windscreen and kill you? Okay, now it's not going to run. Should I even be trying to run it with a broken piston? No way. I bet what that's done is fuck the oil. Shit. Has it blown through the oil pan and drained the oil entirely? No. I don't know if the oil pan's cracked. I don't think it is. But how can a piston fall out without falling through the oil pan? Okay, I'm going to try and limp it home one more time. If you've got any cool advice or anything that might help me understand how to get back, please don't give me it. I've got to hold the throttle. Ah, no! Fuck! Alright, leave it. Pretty ironic at the playthrough if you died. Yeah, it would.
Jumala auta, you will need to get this paskiainen satsuma home with ATT. Perkele satana.
It's fine. Just have a quick walk. No! I did...
Vittu.
It's fine. Just a quick walk home. I'm hoping not Alkarion. It's thirst I'm worried about. Although we do know you can masturbate in your own face in this game to cure thirst. Hunger can be cured by smoking. Just, it's been a good 2 streams as well. Why did a piston break? Then again, I've not had any new pistons or anything put on, have I, on this playthrough? Oh god, this might be a while, and I can't sprint either. Fucking fuck. You can, Sothan, yeah? Not where I am, though. Who needs food when you've got SIGs? Radware, welcome back. No drink today, Radware. Can you just replace the entire engine with new and I wonder if I took the car in and clicked the repair all engine parts button. I didn't work on the engine, just the body. What did you put in? No, you put a new roll cage in. You actually went in, removed the gearbox from underneath the pistons. That's what you did, Alkiria. From alongside and underneath. Fucking hellfire, if you're just joining back for marbles. The car just broke down after picking it up after Alkarion had done 40,000 marks worth of work on it. And now it's broken down and I've got maybe a 5-minute walk back home before we can even consider marbles. Which was that new guy I hired, Shittles. Oh! Several days in. It's still a pretty cool notification. You need to keep it low volume, but it just makes it that much more authentic. Does it actually sound like the kid in the background? Hang on, I'm just going to die. It does sound like it would be quite quiet, but if you could turn it up to be really loud, that'd be wild. Just hear it every so often and I'm loving it. Fucking hell, that playthrough will be 5 years ago now. Shit. Did I miss? Explain today's stream to Radware in 3 words. No more, no less. I'll read the 3 words. You missed everything. I mean, we got the inspection passed, we upgraded a load of bolts on the car. They're not bolts, upgraded a load of bits and bobs. My fish fucking went rotten. Die of thirst. Give me a moment. What I said before, Radware, yeah? Inspection, rotten fish, breakdown. Money fixant, streamer. Die of thirst. Fucking Alkarion did 40 grand's worth of work and a piston shot through the car as I was about to get home. So much for enjoying my new engine. I wonder why that... I hope the crankshaft didn't fucked as well and the oil pan's bust and the blocks knocked and all of that rubbish. Right, marbles, I'll get it out as soon as possible. I just need to walk home. It's round this corner and we should be able to see the house. In fact, I could go as the crow flies and make it a bit faster. I don't want to sprint because sprinting increases thirst and I've got no way of quelling thirst. I never had any in the first place, Radley. Can we see the house? No. I might find more of Sothan's money. Oh. No, there was no beer in the car. I'm going to get home and I'm going to neck one of them bottles of water we prepared earlier. Whoa, imagine. Actually, don't sprint, that's pointless. I might be in trouble. Then again, you can just do the spam P thing, can't you? Oh. It's been one of them streams. Actually, not though, has it? I was going to say it's been one of them streams, but it hasn't. It's been good. We've been chippy chopping away at the car. We've been working hard on upgrading bits and bobs, and things have been going fine. Spent a fortune on new upgrades at Alcarions. Other than the fish incident, things have been going well, and now it's going to end it like this. You're not carrying beer in your car. How irresponsible. I thought it might give me a negative score on the inspection. Okay, I'm sprinting. I can see home. It's nearly there. That's not even home. That's a rock. And then Am I going to die? Fuck, I've got a longer way than I thought I had. To ask. Should I put a thing on screen saying Marbles is coming soon? Give me a second. The car broke down if you're wondering what's going on. I thought this was home. Did you see the dirtiness going up instantly? Yeah, watch. That's already dirty, isn't it? Right, stop. The beer. Marbles is coming soon. Playthrough reset coming sooner. Now, I thought that this was the last corner and the house would be in view now. Is it actually? I just need to... Yeah, it is. Is it? Is that Uncle... Yes, Uncle's house is right there. I'm nearly home. I'm nearly there. Marbles is coming in a minute. Be patient. It's been a long afternoon. Hello? Okay. Right, just walk. This is not worth it. Chaz did this trip once and turned around, right? He decided he couldn't get back to the house, so he turned around when he could pretty much see it. Fuck. Alright then, tomorrow's stream, I suppose, we deal with the breakdown that's just happened. Emotional and physical. It's always the Pistons. Newsflash, local lad trips while running home, hits head and dies feet from his front door. Uncle doesn't have water now. I'm not dying. I'm dying. The only water pumps, there's one at Eric's strawberry field, one at Grandma's, one at the shit suck at the southeast, one at Southan's, one at the Wheels place, and one in town. They're the only ones. And one at the... No, there isn't even one at the dump, is there? Right, you ready. And... Oh... Lovely. And that's where we end today's stream, with a car broken down, forcing us to walk home. And it was an absolute mess. To be honest though, it's not been the worst stream in the world. 40 grand's worth of work done on the car, the roll cage fitted. Tomorrow, if we can get the fucking thing started, then all we need to do is fire up all the new components, get everything ready for the rally, and hopefully get started. Just got to remember how to, you know. Chaz was honest, if this was a good building game, you could create water wells along the roads with crates of provisions. I mean, you can do that. You just buy loads of beer and put it out in places so you can drink when you're on the run. It was on his second life or so. He got that bug where he was launched in the air seconds earlier, so his viewers could see the house, but I knew where to look. So as viewer, I could see the house because I knew where to look, but he was clueless. Yeah, Chaz, stupid beginner. At least Jerick is alive, but didn't deserve it. That wasn't Keel, you know, that was just water. Mercifully. Thank you all for being here today. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you all for stopping by. I love you all. This is one of 3 remaining marbles before Eurovision qualification is locked at end of play on Thursday, and the countries are assigned on Friday. Lovely. 6-4, welcome back. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for more My Summer Car. For those that would like to watch any more of this rubbish, we're going to be keeping doing a blind playthrough until we've got the golden trophy from the amateur rally. So welcome to all the new followers. We'll see you all tomorrow for more of that. Marbles was trending on Twitter in the UK earlier. I've got no clue why. Marbles was? Marbles on stream or just marbles in general? When you do that, you can afford it right now until you waste all of that money, so you no longer have a customer for kill you, right? Not all, I'll carry on, so technically, I can just use the buckets for water. Right, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you will know that when you first join, your name gets a randomly assigned colour, be it green or orange. The green names and the orange names of the Doomhaus Discord take part at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. You get given a point for your total in the pins, and the top 26 players on the leaderboard at end of play on Thursday will be qualified for Eurovision. And Marbles has fucking crashed. It's one of them periods in the Marbles patch cycle where it's rubbish and can't open properly on time. Shit. If you'd like to join for today's Marbles, then you must simply type the password. I will give you a marble. If your marble wins, you get a golden name in Discord. Simple as that. The password for today is... I'll not get started. The password for today is... Breakdown. Go. Alright, let's have an orange point today. 81 to 63. Sucks. Okay, here we go. Fuck off ads thing, getting in my way. Head shrug. You deserve nothing for sweating like that. We've got Kitten for the oranges. Azar for the greens. Cats for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Zothan for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Polar for the greens. Gotti for the greens. Tags like good afternoon for the oranges. Azzy for the oranges. Eric for the greens. Monrod for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. Shrill for the greens. Lundios for the greens. You got me fucking scrolling now, everybody. Trim for the greens. Siddles for the oranges. Schmitz for the oranges. Radware for the greens. Adderall for the greens. Hey, this is a better one. No, wait a minute, I've missed a few. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Fucking hell. Easy Green for the greens. And Dougie for the greens. Do the greens need Trim or Polar to win? Trim or Polar win, I think, means that Razor is disqualified. Alright, this is slightly tighter than it's been in a while, so everybody that's in this now has a better chance of winning than normal. If you'd like to pick the level, the first person to type a number between 1 and 10 does so. Go. Eric says 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Twists into... I saw Paul Purgatory in the gym. Not 29. 23 marbles enter the race. 3, 2, 1. Alright, oranges, let's have this point. As it stands, Razor is relegated if Aqua, Azzy, Trim or Polar win, and obviously Aqua's not here. So there could be somebody qualified for Eurovision right now. Eric, put that down. Martin's the record holder, 1 minute and 42 seconds. The level is twists and turns. Good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Trim, Azzy or Adderall change. Trim, Azzy or Polar change everything. They would remove an orange and potentially add a green to Eurovision. I've not actually done the check to see how many greens and oranges there are in it. I'll have to get a little stats page ready for Friday. Hopefully I'm feeling better by then as well, so I'll be back on camera. Alright, early on, this looks like a very strong start from Lundios for the Greens. Mindright's back there. Tagslack still looking for his first ever point, by the way, for 2025. If Tagslack wins today, tomorrow, and the next day, he's qualified for Eurovision against all odds. Right, is there any of the dangerous lot? Polar and Azzy in the front 5. Can they get a good drop? Potentially better than Lundios. They can. Alcarion's chasing though. Azzy is here. Azzy could eliminate Razor and qualify himself. Lundios is holding down this lead as we speak though. Tagslack's right behind. Again looking for first points. But nobody can get near Lundios. Whoa! Azzy's coming at speed. Trim's gone on Trim as well. Trim and Azzy. There are chaos votes here. Okay, who's got a better drop? Trim. Trim's one spinner away from qualifying for Eurovision at the 11th hour. Azzy on the right-hand side. Both of these eliminate Razor. Can Trim get a good run through the spinner? It's not going to help him. Everybody else has been stuck and caught by it. Trim has gone backwards. No. Azzy. I'll take the orange point. Woo! Trim had every opportunity there, but the spin, that would have been the comeback of the century. No, wait, is Dougie going to beat Alcarion? Wait. Oh, Alcarion only just. Shit. Alcarion, good word. Dougie second, Scotty third. That was tight. While I'd rather more oranges, Razor getting punted would be fun. It would, wouldn't it? I even find myself looking forward to it happening. But he's in for now. Alcarion gets his... What's that on now, Alcarion? Are you back to climbing? Alcarion's 2 points away from the top of the league. Alcarion 2025 has been a slow starter, but we might be creeping up. Polo the Crown comes off. Azzy, congratulations. Now on 5 points, 2 from the top. Were you in 6-4? Did you let me know that you hadn't seen yourself? Is 6-4 on this list that anybody can see? Did you see me do it on the roll call? I'm in it for the mug. Of course you are, Alcaria. Did I not do a check? I didn't do a check. That's true. Alright, I do the roll call, and that is my get out of jail free card if somebody's not managed to make it all the way in. If I didn't do a roll call, then I think we're going to have to give 6-4 a second marble tomorrow. Yeah. I put that safety net in to protect myself from fucking up, right? And I forgot to do it, and there was a fuck up, so that's on me. Alright. Remind me 6-4, I'll make up for that. Whew. However, orange 64 to green 81. That feels good. Alcarion, his push for the mug has begun, and I suddenly feel incredibly fucking dizzy. So I'm going to get out of here quick, sharpish, knowing the oranges have taken the point. Lovely. Although I don't like the idea, there's 2 marbles left, and there's what? How big's that gap now? 17-point gap. Shit. P-word time. I don't know whether I should though. I'll have to get her to get me one. Maybe. Next time he isn't here, he could have a marble. Oh, that would also work right way, yeah. Right, thank you all for being here. You're all very lovely. What if 6-4 won today and wins tomorrow? Would have won today and wins tomorrow. Everything's in a shambles now. Chaz, let's not kid ourselves. It's always been a fucking shambles. Thank you all. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow for more rubbish. You are all very generous. Thank you all for sticking with me while I've not been very well. Go watch Cheeky, who's live right now. Killerbits is also live. Also look out for Chrisman and Alcarion and Chaz and Slops and Siddles and Shrill and 6-4 and everybody else in this place that streams with a name that begins with S. All the best ones, let's be honest. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids and everything. Welcome to all the new followers. I love you all. Go watch any of those people that are live right now. But Eric, do me a final word. I'm in this works. I'm going to bed. Love you.
Go Leafs. Go.